If history, for which is defined as a chronological record of significant events, such as those affecting a nation or institution, often including an explanation of their causes, speaks, for which is defined as to utter words or articulate sounds with the ordinary voice, speaks historically, for which is defined as in accordance with or with respect to history, then does not history, for which is defined as an account of a patient's medical record, speak historically, for which is defined as in accordance with or respect to history. So if I am history, then wouldn't history speak to the history that I'm making? So wouldn't I be the definition of history? And wouldn't history then corroborate my history, not my story? See, like, this is my history. Now, if I had a story, it would be my word against something else. See, because maybe the person wasn't there, so it wouldn't be my word against their word. But see, since something happened in my life, and it seemed like I lost my family's home, my grandmother's home, my business home. See, because it's like I made a bad business move. See, that's the illusion. So now what I'm showing is the actual persons that made the bad business move. And I'm showing you from 2008, August 12, 2008, that I am a good business investment. See what I'm saying? Like, see, okay, like insider trading. So let me see. See, I have this Black Law Dictionary, so insider, and then trading. Here it is right here. So insider trading, right? Now, this is what I was doing with the descendants of slaves. Because I was in a stock club, and when the bank started messing up on my mortgage and I'm in a stock club, now I know that the stock market is a bad investment because I am inside information. Now, let me show you. So this is called insider trading. The use of material, non-public information in trading the shares of a company by a corporate insider or other persons who owns a fiduciary duty to the company. See, so my wife, my daughter, my son, they are members of Forecasters Incorporated. See, so I am now the use of material. See, this is material, but they who are the owners of the stock market is not allowing to make this public information known publicly. So that's why I'm charging the elected officials of the state of Florida, as well as the elected officials for the United States of America. Because once I went into the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, and on August 12, 2008, I reported the crime to the state attorney for the state of Florida in the state attorney's office. Right there, that was insider trading, because I had let them know that the banks were stealing people's homes, because I showed them that they stole my home. So I gave them all the evidence of the steps, so they knew. See, that's why I'm charging them as co-conspirators against we the people, because I'm saying, hey man, I own land. I don't own people. They own people. So when they seize my land, now I'm saying, hey, you done made me property. So I want to be emancipated. I don't want to be made whole. I want to be emancipated. See, because I realized that the $1 million I had wasn't enough to stay free. Now, why would I then see that $1 million made legally wasn't enough to stay free? So now, why would I want money when you just took my freedom, when you took my money that I made legally? So now, if now I'm saying that the United States of America is making money illegally, they printing money against Amendment 14, Section 4. See, this is what I was telling the black community. Now, it may look like it's insider trading, but I'm trying to tell them that their 401ks is a sham, but they thinking, see, this is what I'm telling you about slaves. See, they listen to the person who deceiving them, but they don't listen to the person who revealing the deception, even when they're doing it legally. So now, what I had to do was abolish slavery, which is economic. See, this way we get tricked. See, we think slavery is in chains. See, slavery itself is mental deception, because you take a person away from themselves and you make them useful for you. See, so slavery is bondage right now. So Amendment 13 of Section 1 says neither slavery nor involuntary servitude. See, so this is involuntary. I'm not volunteering to do this. See, I'm saying by me being a veteran, this is involuntary. See, I'm saying, hey, I volunteered for the Navy, but I didn't volunteer for my rights to be taken. So now my rights has been taken. I volunteered to go into the United States Navy, and for me to give that service, they told me, the United States Navy said that I had to take an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. So I'm saying, well, if I am a man of my word, and everything that I amassed in my life was because of my service to my country, then why would I stop serving my country that gave me the opportunity to be my daughter's hero? See, so I had to understand that in order for her to say that to me, then I had to make that decision to take that vow, that oath, to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. So why would I stop defending what gave me the opportunity to hear my daughter say, I'm her hero? So now it says, so now I now am in servitude to my daughter. See, when I went into the military when I was 18, I didn't have no kids. So I went in to find myself. That's why once I found what I wanted to find, I was getting out because I had saw what I needed to see. But once I had a child, now I have to protect and defend her by protecting and defending the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. So see how now I'm using the Constitution to protect my seeds. See, so I'm saying, hey man, you told me to defend you and you will defend me, and these are my seeds. So if you gonna sacrifice me, you need to take care of my children. And I'm not talking about no money. See, that's what America want to do. We go out here, die. You give our children $100,000, or you give their mother or father $100,000, and then, see, but if we wouldn't have died for this country, we'd have been there through it all. See what I'm saying? So see, I have an obligation to those who died, because I got to take care of their children and their wives, because I could have been them. See, that's what I'm saying about when you in the military, you won when your commander-in-chief send you on these kamikaze missions. You don't know why, you don't know what's going on, but you gotta go leave your family, bam. Now, when you saying, well, hey man, the president against me, now them same military people that'll leave and go down with not know nothing, not know what's going on, you hating somebody, you don't even know why you killing somebody, you don't even know why you killing them. I'm saying, hey man, listen, I'm defending the Constitution and you got the gun on me? See man, you don't even care. You a vigilante, you're not a patriot. See, a patriot know that they're liberating people. See, that's why they called George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, them, and the people who fought in the Revolutionary War, they called them patriots. See what I'm saying? Because, see, a patriot put the country before themselves, because they know that without the country, their children and children's children have no place to grow. See, not no place to go, no place to grow. See, that's why slaves has yet to grow, because you keep putting us in servitude, see, except as punishment for crime, whereof the party shall have been duly convicted. See, that puts my freedom back in your hands. And I'm showing that you committed a crime against me. And then I made you, because you taught my ancestors how not to read and write. See, I made you appear in writing. See, you had to appear to hide the evidence that I wrote. See, because you took the life that I lived and you thought that that was going to be the evidence you needed to show that I was a hothead. But see, I was using it to show that I'm brilliant beyond measure. See, so we needed the same event to create the same outcome. see, you needed the event that you created to make me do something stupid so you can say, see what I had been dealing with? See, and I was saying the same thing. See, I'm saying, my wife, do you see what I've been dealing with? Telling my daughter, do y'all see? And my son, do y'all see? While y'all sitting up here thinking that everything cool, all of this stuff was falling down, and I had to keep it calm, and I had to keep everything in order, and you didn't understand nothing, but now you act like you can't see nothing. See, so now it says shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction. So see, that's why they tried. That's when I sued them civilly. They put me in criminal court. See, and I'm saying, well, hey, look, if I sued them in October 4th, on October 4th, 2007, I have that as a time stamp of when I entered into the civil courthouse. Civil, that means I walked in civilly. Now, they put me in on August 12th, no, on August 4th. I informed them after they had already, I think in somewhere down in, because it was August, so I think in July or June, round up in there, they arrested, they tried to arrest me. They gave me a ticket. But see, I don't really know the dates on that, but I know on August 4th, I then informed the clerk of the courts, just like Mr. Frederick Douglass informed the clerk of the courts on, entered according to Act of Congress in the year 1845 by Frederick Douglass in the clerk's court of the District Court of Massachusetts. See, that, and I did that as well inside of the inside of the clerk of the courts in Seminole County on August 4th in 2008. I informed them of the crime that was being committed against me in the courthouse. See, just like Mr. Frederick Douglass did. Then I did it again on August 6th. So I gave them time to fix the crime. And then on August 12th, I reported the crime. That's the third day, the third event. I gave it to the attorney's office for the state of Florida for further prosecution in accordance with the criminal intake Florida Rules of Court statutes. See, so I'm following the Florida Rules of Courts, but the clerk of the courts is not doing their job. So now, is that not America's history, for which is defined as see, in this case, an account of a patient's medical background? See, now is this not America's medical background for why her citizens are so sick mentally? So now they're talking about mental health, right? But they got insider trading going on. See, the use of material. See, they using lies, false statements that have become historical in nature. That's non-public information and trading the shares of the United States of America. See, these people done traded the shares of every state in the union, and Forecasters Incorporated purchased the shares of the people with the Constitution. See, so the value of this book is the value of the debt of the United States of America. See, but do the slave understand when the slave is deceived through understanding? See, they being misinformed, but they speak as if they are informed. I'm saying you are told, but you don't know the validity of what you're being told. See, you just told something, but you don't know the truth or the lie in it. See, that's what I'm telling you now about Genesis 3. See, this is you. See, the devil right now on the news media and all of that is doing this to you. And that's why I'm referencing what's happening to you in the King James Version of the Holy Bible, Bible Hub Edition, Genesis 3 verses 1 through 7. See, now you are being spoken to through your historical indoctrination. You being indoctrinated, right? But I am here trying to give you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so you can find your God. See, I'm giving you the evidence. I'm saying, hey, I'm not your God. I'm my God. But I'm saying when I saw your state, the state of Florida that I was born in, say, in God we trust, the God that the state trusted in was only there in name only. So I, being my God, then took the serpent that's now talking to you through all of these different channels of understanding, wherever it's coming from. See, now I'm showing you how he's speaking to you, or it's speaking to you through whoever's speaking to you. It says, this is the serpent's deception. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made. Now I'm saying in this instance, see, I am telling you I made the devil, but I gotta stop messing with this book. But see, I made the serpent come out of the conversation. See, this is the conversation that I was having with you when the devil wasn't present, I thought. But I knew he was. But I didn't think he was bold enough to make an appearance in writing. This is eternity. He can never back out of this. Now, I'm showing you that what's in this book is also in the Bible. See, so say if the serpent was in, it would be blacked out when he say God. See, he would be blacking it out because he wouldn't want you to know where to go find God. See, that's what I'm showing you. So he don't want you to find my God. See, because he don't want you to find me. Now, I'm saying I don't want you to find me either, not in the flesh. See, because I ain't going to be able to do nothing in the flesh. But I want you. Well, look, and I need to hire. Shit. I need that. Oh, excuse me. See, look at this here, man. But look, see, I need to hire a photographer. What you call that? Hell, I don't know. I ain't never want to be in show business, so I don't know. But let me see. The camera person. See, because you could be a woman or a man. See, so I'm not a male chauvinist. See, I believe women should work. I do. I believe that. You see, I just believe that you should do what you want to do. That's what I'm talking about. See, I don't, because I have never been able to be me. I have always been fighting as me to be me. See what I'm saying? So that's why this is now I'm realizing that, man, I've always been trying to be me. So that's why I'm writing this book. So my grandchildren's grandchildren on into infinity can be themselves, because their money will be taken out of their lives and nothing but opportunity to become whatever they want to be, because now you can't say, I don't have the money. See, I'm saying, But if you don't do what it take to be what you want to be, see, you won't be like granddaddy. You won't become written. You won't become history. So that's what I'm doing. I'm showing my kids how never to give up on their dreams. See, but first, don't make your dream not be you. See, build yourself into your dreams. See, so always separate you from what you do. That's what granddaddy do. That's what daddy do. And babe, that's what I always done. See, you know, I used to hate when somebody say, like, who you are, right? And I'm like, who am I? I'm Tommy. No, who you are, man. Like, and then they'll go deeper, they think, and they'll say, no, man, what you do? And I say, well, who I am and what I do is not the same thing. Now, they say I'm deep. And I'm saying, hi. I'm saying, are you telling me that I'm a mailman? That's who I am? Or is that what I do? Right? And so I'm saying to the person, I'm saying, well, if you want to know who Tommy Castle is, that's me. Now, if you want to know what Tommy Castle do, then that's not a job. That's a job. But what I do is whatever I got to do. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying I'm a work in progress. So I'm always progressing my work. You see what I'm saying? See, I'm always working on my masterpiece, because I am my portrait. See what I'm talking about? So when I'm working, I'm not working for an identity. I don't need the job to make me somebody. I'm somebody because I exist. But I realize now that some people are alive, but they not, you know, I mean, like, You know, it's funny to see, like, you could be like a slave, right? They was alive, or a person in prison is alive, but they're limited in their existence. You see? So a person who in prison is alive, but they not a part of the family, so they dead because you only see them on a picture. See what I'm saying? So if you not in the scene, then you don't exist in that setting. You see what I'm saying? In that family setting, you're absent. Now you're alive, but you're alive in a cage. So that's like, say you in your house and you have a bird. You the bird, but you in the cage. How are you a part of the family when you in a cage? So when they take you still in the cage. See what I'm saying? Like, you in the cage. Yeah, this my brother. Well, can he come out and play? Well, now we got to keep him in the cage. Or this is my sister. Can she come out and play? No, we got to keep him in the cage. They'll fly off. Huh? You saying your brother and your sister want to lead the family, so you got to put them in a cage? That's what I feel my family doing to me. Say, where your dad at? Oh, he in this cage. See what I'm saying? But now, let me show you now. But see, so I'm making this lawsuit just like the Lord God made this beast the most subtle in the field. See, so this Lord in Genesis 3 made the field, and he made the beast the most subtle, the most cunning, the conniving, the most discerning in the field. So now check it. And he said unto the woman, ye have God said ye shall not eat. See, now he being cunning. So that's what they doing to you. See, they telling you to vote for two of the lesser evils and all this. See, but now the man who in the courts, they ain't telling you about vote for me. See, why they ain't bringing my case before you? They throwed it out. Now, but they throwed out the civil case, but they prosecuted me criminally. And I'm saying, well, hold on. If I went into court on October 4th in 2007, and you got me in court on in August of 2008, then how anybody would not see that's retaliatory? You retaliating against me for suing you. The dates don't lie. The chronological record shows that I was in civil court on October 4th, 2007 in the same courthouse. See, like I was in the same county. See, it ain't in the same courthouse. See, the civil courthouse is on First Street in Sanford, Florida. And the criminal courthouse is on 100 Bush in Sanford, Florida. 100. That's the criminal courthouse. So now I'm in the civil courthouse. They take me out. They take my case. They won't hear it civilly. They take me to criminal court and say that I'm resisting an officer without violence in civil court. And I'm saying, well, how am I resisting an officer without violence if I'm in civil court? Aren't you the one criminal? You got me in criminal court. So now I'm charging them with kidnapping, attempted murder, conspiracy to commit, and people saying I'm crazy, but I'm saying they got me in criminal court. These people can give me life now. So they wouldn't give me back my life, but they tried to take it in criminal court, and then my family put me in a mental hospital now, so I got to deal with the post office sending me 0 checks. My family put me in a mental hospital. The state of Florida and SunTrust Bank still in my home. So if I leave my home, they'll say I abandoned it. Then my family say I was squatting in my home while I go to court. So I'm saying, well, how am I squatting if I'm going to court? Why don't they just give me my life back? Then my friends say, man, you need to just go on and come to grips that you lost your house, man. Say, man, why don't you just go and accept the fact that you lost your house? And I'm saying, man, I'm in court telling you they taking my house. So then I showed those same people this book, and they say, I'm saying, so now you don't see the devil was still in my house? If he is redacting the case to show you where he stole my house, you still don't believe he stole it? See, this is what I'm saying about having friends that's slaves. See, so now they believe when the serpent was talking to them, see, because he the most subtle beast he most subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made. See, and he said unto the woman, as he's saying unto the man slave and the woman slave and the child that's of slaves. See, I'm saying now, ye has God said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. See now, he put crack in your community, strip clubs, churches, liquor stores, crack, meth, prescription drugs, fentanyl. Look what's in your community. Is that not the most subtle beast? So how can you live if you're addicted in life? You're addicted to everything but life. You're addicted to money. You're addicted to sex. You're addicted to drugs, alcohol, religion. See? But when did you ever prepare a place where you don't need that stuff? So see, you a slave to what you was given. So how can you be free from the slave meant that you now see as prosperity? See, just like they sold our ancestors for money, you sell drugs to our ancestors' descendants to keep them in slavery. Because now they go to prison, whether they selling dope or using the dope, they both end up in the same spot. Jail or graveyard. How could you win? See, I saw that when I was 18 because my daddy went to prison. And I'm like, I don't want to go to prison. I know I'm smart. Let's do what mama say. Boom. See, now I didn't pray to Jesus. I talked to my God and me. Say, now let's do what mama say. You done been doing what daddy say. Now you kicked out of school. The next step, you already selling dope. The next step, you going to either you finna kill somebody or you finna go to prison or you finna get killed. There it is. So I say, man, at least let me try. Cause I know I'm smart enough, so so I went to the Navy. But I was going to the Army, and the car wouldn't start, and the Navy dude came round, and then my uncles them was trying to get the car. Cause we were just going. They was going to take me to the to the Army recruiter. He was waiting on me to come. Silver and black B210. Datsun came around the corner, and a dude in Ray Blanton, petty officer first class, he was in the car, and he say, man, I normally don't supposed to come here. He say, but I seen, and I did fill out the card. I was just driving around. I wasn't thinking about going no military. And he say, I saw your card come through. He say, so I'm coming to see if you interested in going to the Navy. Now, I'm just about to leave. If the car would have started, we'd have been gone. The car wouldn't start. So my uncle up under there beating the starter, and the car, and so the dude come around, he come right to me. Now I'm there, my uncle, and both of my uncles there. Now my other uncle, he only 4 years older than me, so he could have been, but he came straight to me. He say, you talking? I said, yeah. He say, I seen this card, and I'm coming to see if you want to see about the Navy. And I said, man, nah, I don't want to go to no Navy. I say, I'm finna go to the Army. And then he said, well, look, man, he said, you can go anywhere you want. He say, but you take the test. He say, you can go to any military thing you want. So I'm like, nah, man, I don't want to go to no Navy. So my uncle Larry, matter of fact, now he can say this if he can remember. He said, Tommy, the car won't start, so you might well go with him. Now this is my uncle, the one I look up to. I look up to both of them, but I'm saying he is like my uncle. You know what I'm saying? He like 13, 14 years older than me. So I was like, okay, man, all right. Soon as I sat in the truck, the car started. I'm in the truck and they following behind me, going to do what they were doing. And that's why I said, well, I'm gonna stay in the Navy. So when the serpent was trying to have a conversation with me, I had moved out of the midst of the garden, that ignorance. I said I had to go find a way because I knew I was in the midst of something that I didn't want to be in. See? So now, this is what I'm telling you. So he said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. And the woman said unto the serpent, see, now that's how they doing me. See, they acting like I'm the serpent by showing them the truth. So then they said, they be like, man, my God, this. He said, now they saying, we may eat of the fruit of the tree of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which in the midst of the garden, God has said, see, now they telling me about their God. See, that's what I'm trying to tell. I'm saying, well, how you got a God and you a slave? I ain't no slave. I'm saying, well, I can't go, you ain't me. And I'm saying, oh, now you not the image of God. See, I never read the Bible. See, I was looking at my people in my image. But they showed me that in the spiritual world, it's no images. It's just belief. Now, let me show you now what I'm talking about. See, in life, I have an image. But in the spiritual world, I don't have an image. It's based on belief. See? So now, belief is defined as a state or habit of mind. So see what I'm saying? So now my image, my male image, my human image, they don't see it. See, because they in a spiritual state of mind. So they don't see the image of a man like in Genesis 1. See, they see, it said, well, look, the state or habit of the mind in which trust or confidence is placed in some person or thing. Now, in Genesis 1, it's a person. In Genesis 3, it's a thing. See? That was, look now. The serpent. The serpent is a thing. It's a snake. It's not a person. So see, Eve was talking to a thing in her state of mind. Let's go back now. Belief, a state or habit of mind. See? So you mean to tell me you don't see me? I'm not real? See, that's what I'm telling y'all. When you deal with a spiritual person, they are not real. They spiritual. They human, but not here. Here, they are spiritual. Only their body is present. That's what they telling you. See, they have converted them from a human being to a spiritual being, whatever that is. See, because how can a spiritual being be a human being and then one think that the other don't exist? See, the Christian think that their human body is just a vessel till they die and then go live. So I'm saying, well, what's the blessing of life then? If you're going to just use the body to serve a serpent and then die, but in the body you create another being. But yet, When you create the being, you don't see yourself as a creator. You still see yourself as a thing you call a Christian or a Muslim. That's a thing, man. Look, let me show you. Muslim, formerly common. No, damn, they done changed it. Hold on. No, an inherent. Let me see. Let me show you this.
Adherent.
And see, adherent. Well, now this says now a follower of a leader, party, or profession. So now this is the definition of Muslim, right? So an adherent of Islam. See, you're not. See, what's that? Look, an adherent. See, one who adheres to something, right? And then see, you are a follower of a leader, party, or profession. See, you are a leader, a follower of a leader who is not leading you in his or her own effects. They're reading and then telling you what they're reading, but they are not doing anything other than tell you what was told. See, me, I made $1 million. Satan, God, had him tempt me, and now Satan and his God are on trial for tempting me. But now the spiritual world is devil's advocates. See, they are using the Bible and the Quran to undermine my Bible. And I'm saying, but what's your Bible? See, I'm saying, well, how can you use somebody else's testimony to devalue my testimony? Where's your, see, that's what I'm telling you. The spiritual world don't exist. See, where are they leading you if they then don't have a testimony of their leadership? See, they telling you about somebody like me, but the person they telling you about was not literate. That's why they don't tell you about Moses. But now, I must say, my Muslim brothers and sisters do, because they only believe in the Torah. See, and then the Prophet Muhammad is doing what I'm doing. See, he's taking Moses' testimony and he's revealing the disbelievers who's speaking as believers. See, that's why I like the Old Testament, and I like the Quran. See, because I like the fact that the old prophets is telling you about the crime that happened to Jesus, and they're actually talking to Jacob himself. See, you are the creations that Jacob's lie caused. See, when he stole his brother Esau's blessing, he had to change his name because his brother was coming to kill him. See, I read that in the Bible. See, they don't teach all that, right? But you look it up, and it's in the Bible because he said he was coming to kill him, right? So now he changed his name to Israel, see? So Jacob is actually Israel. So why when you do something heinous like Saul was persecuting the Christians, now God changed his name? See, why do God change the name of the once guilty? So why would God change their name? Why don't they change their hearts, right? If you're going to convert a man or one man, why change their name? Right? I mean, think about it. See, I'm not trying to change your name. I'm trying to change your mind. See, because I can't understand how I change your heart. See, because how do a heart change? See, I'm telling y'all, man, they've been lying to us about everything. So when you put something on your heart, That's why you have a heart attack, because your heart is not meant to carry stress. See, your heart works on its own. So when you add stress to it, now you are making it work irregular. It's not working regular. So that stress that you putting on it is too much for it. That's why it blows up. You have a heart attack. You're putting too much pressure on it. See, but if you carry it up here, then you keep the pressure off of your other parts of your body. Because once your mind dealing with it, then your mind keep everything else running the way it's supposed to run, because you realize, hey man, ain't nothing else I can do, so why would I hurt myself? So see what I'm saying? So if you are a follower of Islam, right, then you are, now Islam is defined as the religious faith. See, that go back to belief. See, so faith is defined as allegiance to duty or a person, fidelity to one's promises, sincerity of intentions, belief and trust in and loyalty to God. Now, who is the God that you loyal to when your leader himself or herself say that they not God? So how can they, for whom is not a God, speak for God? If you're not a God, how can you speak as God? Now hold on, let me show you what I'm talking about. God. Now this is the definition now, so that means whoever made this definition know what I'm talking about. See, it says the being perfect in power, wisdom, and goodness, who is worshipped, as in Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and Hinduism. See? So that means all of these people supposed to worship the being perfect in power, wisdom, and goodness. See, so now I'm in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, proving that I am the being perfect in power, wisdom, and goodness inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. Then I went into the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning and proved that I am the being perfect in power, wisdom, and goodness, who is worshipped by the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964 inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida ever since February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and then on September 25th in 2023 at 8:24 in the morning, I am proving that I am the being perfect in power, wisdom, and goodness, who is worshipped as in, or should be worshipped as in Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and Hinduism, as the creator and ruler of the universe inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. So where is your God now? As I say, when I was in the place establishing myself as my God, I saw your God's name in there, but I did not see the definition of your God. See, I saw a crooked judge in the image of Pontius Pilate. See, I stood before the descendants of Pontius Pilate, but you say I'm not in the image of your Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. I'm saying I'm not in the image of Jesus Christ. That's who you made up after you killed the flesh of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. So that's why I'm now charging you in the criminal courthouse in Seminole County in the state of Florida, as well as in Orange County, with the crucifixion of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. That's murder, because now your spiritual world is now sacrificing me. See, so now you spiritual leaders are now supposed to do what Romans say. You're supposed to follow the laws of the land. Now, here's Christian, right? Now, see, I'm saying that's a thing. I just showed you that a Muslim is not a person, it's a thing. See, it's a faith, it's a belief. Now, a Christian, see, one who professes belief. See, that's not truth. It didn't say one that truth, it say belief in the teachings of Jesus Christ. Now, when did Jesus Christ teach anything? See, you are being taught about Jesus Christ. But when I read the Bible, it said Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. That who was showing. He wasn't teaching anything. The high priest Caiaphas was teaching of Abraham. See, they were teaching, just like you all are now teaching of either the Prophet Muhammad or Jesus Christ. See what I'm saying? See, but I am proving that I am Tommy Chancey Counselor Sr. of Four Counselors Incorporated. See, I am Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Counselor Sr. of Four Counselors Incorporated. That I am President Tommy Chancey Counselor Sr. of Four Counselors Incorporated. And that I am King Tommy Chancey Counselor Sr. of Four Counselors Incorporated. See, I have elevated on the Satan and Satan's God illegal attack of me. I have elevated to the level of supreme reality. See, my reality, which was my life that my wife and I built off of our labor, has now transcended into a book. See, so why do I have to die before you believe I'm a book? See, that's what Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee had to do. You had to crucify him, then you wrote a book. See, but you tried to crucify me, and then I wrote a book, see, about your attempting to crucify me. And now you are a Christian now, see? So look, now see, you a thing. Look, a member of one of the churches of Christ. See, you a member. What's that? That's not a person. See, look, a member. A unit of structure in a plant body. That's the definition of member. A body part or organ, such as a limb, penis, one of the individuals comprising a group. See, you are one of many. That's not, that's not a person, man. That's a group. So you don't even, you have one mind connected to a group. How you human? When God gave you a mind to use on your own, but you let somebody else, see, now let's go back to the serpent who talking to you. Now I done broke it down to you and showing you what I'm talking about. Now you can get mad with me if you want to, but I'm the one showing you that you are fruit on somebody else's vine. But of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God has said, ye shall not eat of it. See, this the crime. See, like me telling you that you commit a crime, you're going to have to go to prison. You see what I'm saying? You want to be forgiven for what you do. I'm saying you're not forgiven. See, you just do not punish yourself. See, when I make a mistake, I punish myself. Like if I make a mistake on a word, I go define the word. Then I punish myself by learning the word. See, that's what I was trying to show my kids. See, when you don't know something, let that be a punishment so you'll never be punished again for not knowing. See, but if you know how to police yourself, then you don't need a police because you policing yourself. See, so I can always see when I'm wrong because I'm looking for my wrong so I can always be right. See, that's what I'm telling people. Like, I'm not telling you I don't make mistakes. I'm telling you I don't repeat the mistakes I make. So that's why people say he think he perfect. I'm saying, no, I just don't let you see my imperfections. Because soon as I see them, I correct them. See what I'm saying? Because I want to be the best person I could be. So if I want to be the best me possible, then I have to spend my time working on me. See what I'm saying? So just like an artist paint a picture, a portrait, right? Then to you, you could look at that portrait and say it's finished, but you're not the artist. See, the artist know that he gonna put a woman in there, or he gonna put a tree right here, or he gonna darken the eyes a little more, or he gonna do whatever he wanna do to that picture. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's in his or her mind. They are the creator of this art. So now, if I am my own Picasso, right? Then I have to become Picasso. See, because I am the painter of my own portrait. See what I'm saying? So when Satan and Satan's God came into my portrait, then I started painting me beautifully. See what I'm saying? See, that's why I'm so beautiful. See, whoa, y'all just don't know how beautiful I am. Look at this here. See, that's me drawing myself. And then as I drew myself, I drew the devil out of me, and I made him come into my beauty. See what I'm talking about? See, you want to see, I don't even want. See, I'm saying, young people, all I'm saying is I turned the ugliness of me into the beautifulness of this. See, because this is me in writing. And it's so beautiful because my ancestors couldn't draw this beautiful. But one of them did. So it's always nice to be one of one. See, that's so, ain't that beautiful? I'm one of one. But the one that I'm one of is Mr. Frederick Douglass. See what I'm saying? And then I'm Mr. Dr. Martin Luther King. See, I'm one of one. I'm Minister Malcolm X. See, I'm one of one. See, I'm him, he is me, and I am him. See, I'm so many one-of-ones that I'm the rarest one of all the ones I'm one of. Isn't that beautiful? That I took the rarest of us and I used their words and I wrote of us. And the devil had to come hide us because I'm every one of us. But I'm the one that was able to write about us so we can know us. But I found the ugliness in us, and there it is. See, this the ugliness around me. See, the thing with no words. See, so just imagine if you had just a blotch on a piece of paper. How could that be art? See what I'm saying? But I drew so eloquently, so beautiful, that the devil had to talk on it. He had to come and say something. He said, no, it can't be this beautiful. Let me put something over it. See? And I'm saying, oh, you just made it more beautiful. Because now you made me be able to show what they couldn't see. You all over me. See? You showed them you all over me. But you ain't nowhere near me. I got you in the midst of this book right here. See, just like in here you was talking to Eve and you had her go into the midst of the garden. See, I got you in the midst of my testimony. See? What happened when the end come to an end? Do you hide the beginning? So then wouldn't the end start again? So see, wouldn't you be running up against the beginning? See, that's what this generation doing every day. You just running up against my beginning. And eventually your end gonna come to an end, and you charged with my murder, the attempted murder of anybody in my family, with our enslavement, see, the kidnapping, see, you charged with everything because you did it to me. So my children can't work with you without it being a crime. See, if you don't let them know that they own you, see, if you trying to say that you equal to them, that's a crime. And they daddy proving that ain't nobody equal to them in the eyes of the law. Nobody. See? But, you know, it take time for time to catch up with time. But look at him. So it says, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die, for God doeth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. So see, but now y'all know both good and evil. See, we talking about the leaders of the spiritual world. See, the body, see, the members, y'all don't know the truth. Because you getting the information from the liar that's in the spiritual world. See, but I am in the spiritual world as well as in the secular world. I am transcending both worlds. And now they are colliding. And now they telling y'all to pray. And I'm saying, think. I'm saying, don't pray now, because they've been lying to you, telling you to pray. I'm saying now you need to think. See what I'm saying? That somebody's selling you a lie and somebody telling you the truth. See, I'm telling you the truth, and then I'm going to sell it to you. But I'm not even selling it. See, I was giving it to you to sell, just like they put dope in my hand to sell. See, the Satan had a conversation with me when I was 18 years old, and I was confused about who I am. See, first I was trying to be like my daddy, but my mom, cause I gave up. They told me I couldn't be a lawyer. They told me I couldn't save my people. See what I'm saying? But I had found when I was 18, I had to save myself. See what I'm saying? So at 18, I saved myself by going to the United States Navy. So see, that's why this oath that I took is so personal to me, because it allowed me to work on myself, and then it allowed me to get a job so I can finish developing into myself. So see, I never worked to identify myself with my work. See, I worked to take care of my family as I worked on my identity. See what I'm saying? So now I'm able to introduce myself, because now I'm no longer a mailman. See, you have no more excuses to say, oh, Tommy, you successful for this. Oh, Tommy, you got this. Oh, Tommy. I'm saying, nah, no. See, now I put everything I got up here. Well, not everything, because see, I'm steady learning. But as I learn, I then teach. See, so this was what I'm learning now. I'm teaching now. But they say, oh, he's saying the same thing. I'm saying, no, brethren and sisterin. I'm saying a different thing on a different day, because this is another day. Therefore, it is different. See what I'm saying? I'm just being more thorough than I was yesterday, because it's the same case. I'm the same person. It's the same crime. How can it be different if it's the same? So now see, now I'm saying, if I touch your lie, I'm gonna die. My truth is gone. See what I'm saying? But if you touch my truth, you gonna die, because your lie is no longer gonna hold you back. So I'm telling you, you need to touch this truth, because who you are, you're not alive anyway. You are in that bird cage. See, because it's up here. Your mind is in the cage. So what I'm doing is opening the cage so you can fly away. so you can go back home. You see what I'm saying? See, because you can be in your body and be out your mind. Feel me? See, so what I'm trying to do is bring your mind back home to its cage, which is your brain. You understand? Your skull. Your skull is what houses your brain. See? So that's why they try to say you a bird brain. See, you got to listen to what they be saying, right? But I'm saying I'm a free bird who got a brain. So I don't mind being a bird long as I'm free. See what I'm saying? So check this here. So now, and then they say, and when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, see, like this what I'm trying to do for you, show you that this tree is good for food. See, but see, what the serpent had to do is Eve had to follow him, and he had to show her the tree. See, I became the tree that you could follow. But I don't need you to follow the flesh, because the flesh is going to return. See, because I'm not going to live forever. But as I live, I am giving you all I have, because the devil gave me time to do one or two things. See, the devil gave me time to build or destroy. But I used my time wisely, and I destroyed as I built. And this is the results of what I've done. See? So if you don't see the collapse of evil, then you support the evil that has collapsed. See? So now check this. So it says, and when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took up the tree thereof. See, now this is what America is doing. See, the elected officials seeing that the tree was good, so they ate it, but when they ate it, they didn't see the worms until it got in their belly. See what I'm saying? Now the worms are the evidence that they bit the fruit. See? Okay, if you ever watch a crime show, right, they'll tell you the contents in the person's body, because it takes so long, so many hours for your body to digest the last thing it ate. So now, how about if your mind has digested a lie? See, then I would have to reveal the autopsy through litigation. See what I'm saying? See, that's the only way you can do an autopsy on the mind. You have to litigate, and then in the litigation, then things become clearly revealed to the image of the mind. So see, now this is good to eat. See, I'm showing you the worms in my body of evidence. See what I'm talking about? The contents of my body of evidence. So if I had bit the fruit, then the evidence would have been my actions. But because I didn't bite the fruit of deception, I started revealing the deceiver. There the deceiver is in the body of my evidence, because it's not in my personal body. It's in my statement. See what I'm saying? Because my statement is my testimony that the Bible says that I'm supposed to be saved by the blood of the Lamb and the word of my testimony. See? But see, in the spiritual world, your spiritual leader is a descendant of the high priest Caiaphas. So whenever the truth come into the spiritual world, they have to sacrifice it for their place in nation. See, a spiritual world inside of a world. So that's two worlds. See, the world we live in and the world we believe we should live in. But I'm saying, well, if you can believe it, you can achieve it if you be it. See, if you don't believe it, then you can't achieve it. So what is belief without works? Now that's in the Bible. It says prayer without works is dead. So that lets you know that if you pray, sit on your ass, the prayer dead. But if you pray, get up off your ass, then your prayer gonna be alive. Because you gonna make it. You gonna make it real. See, that's what I do. I don't pray. I don't understand it. If I want something, I go do it. See, I don't pray. See, when I tell my wife and I make a deal with my daughter, I make a deal with my son, I go and I be preparing a place for that to happen. Now, if they do what we agreed on, then I got to do what I said. And I came up every time until I'm showing my children and my wife the devil in my life, in my body. See, who tried to enter into my mind. So then I gave the devil a piece of my mind, and now the devil is in my body of work. See, they was on my job. Now this my body of work. See what I'm talking about? But you got to look at the art, not the artist. See, you looking at me, but I'm the artist that brought the devil to my masterpiece, which is me. See, but if I didn't work on my masterpiece, then my masterpiece wouldn't have been ready to master Satan's God when he tried to tempt my portrait. See, so when if I would have let him win, then he would have been the artist, not me. So now, see, now let me show you this. So now this is, and then it was pleasant to the eyes and a tree to be desired to make one wise. See, so that's me showing you that book will make you wise. Well, let me show it to you. Let me put it on now. Shameless plug. But let me start now for the start laughing. Okay, stop. Okay, see, man, come on, Tommy. All right, see what I'm saying? Like, this is, you say, nada, man, I'm starting to laugh. But, okay, so, oh, yeah, this is the one that's to make you wise as me. See, but now that sound arrogant, right? But I'm saying, well, wouldn't Jesus be arrogant if he showed you how to take an evil spirit out and put it in a pig? Then, I mean, he's saying he did that. Now, if I'm showing you how I took the evil spirit out of me and put it in a book, which is me, then am I not showing you what I couldn't tell you? See, I'm saying even if you can't read this, you should be able to see it. See, you should be able to see it. But anyway, so see, but she saw it. See, she took their so let me show you what she saw. See, and when the woman saw, which what I just showed you all, so see, when she saw what you saw, she saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise. She took of the tree thereof, and did eat, and gave also to her husband with her. So see, he was there too. So that's like when y'all go to church, y'all listening to the serpent together. You're taking what he or she is saying, one feeding it to the other, then you feed it to your children, and now you can't come to court with me. So now, if you can't come into the civil nor criminal courthouses in Seminole nor Orange counties in the state of Florida on September 25th in 2023 at 8:49 in the morning, how you gonna go in heaven before any God with the evidence of your life now? See what I'm saying? So don't you see, you like Eve and the serpent done fed you something that you thought was good for food, and now you can't come to court. You don't have nothing on the books. What is your masterpiece? What is your portrait? See, I drew my portrait. I made the portrait. I did everything. But now you say that I'm selfish, but I'm saying in my portrait, I drew you greater than you see yourself. But now you won't let me tell you about the beauty that I see in your portrait because you're not painting your portrait. You're allowing somebody to paint it. But what I'm saying is, if somebody can tell you ugly, you're a drug dealer, you're a stripper, you're a crack addict, you're a meth head, you all of this, if they can paint you into being that, why can't you at least let me show you the beauty that I see as the artist in this new creation that I'm creating presently. See, now I done drew the devil out of my life and into my testimony. See, I drew him out of my physical life into my written testimony. So why do you think that I don't see you without him? See, I don't see you as a drug dealer. See, when I see you as a drug dealer, I see this. See, when I see you as a stripper, I see this. See, when I see you as a prostitute, I see this. See, that's not you. That's the dot. That's when they redacting the real you. See, they taking the real you from you and they telling you this black dot. You're a redaction. You're not who you are. And I'm saying, no, man, you're beautiful. If you believe it, I'm telling you, I see it. I can see it. But you can't see it because somebody done told you, see, look, see, you did eat. You ate what they fed you. You digested it, and now you don't believe you're beautiful. But I'm saying, man, every time I see y'all, man, I don't see nothing but beauty. Because I'm not looking for the ugliness. I see it, but I don't need that. So I keep talking to the beautifulness in you. I'm trying to get it out you. I'm trying to extract it. I'm saying, man, put that shit down. It's not you. You're a slave to who you really are. Let that go and come out of yourself and be beautiful, man. I'm telling you, I see it. But if you don't see it, then you'll see this. Look, and her husband with her, and he did eat. See, that's the difference. See, even if my wife ate, I didn't eat. I'm in court, see? See, I'm in court showing her that I'm beautiful, that what she saw in high school, she was seeing the beauty of me when I was ugly. See, when I was redacting myself. See, I was redacting myself and she still saw the beauty in the conversation. See what I'm talking about? And now she see that the conversation is now written and the written conversation is going to feed her and our children and our children's 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 children. So she realized that she heard this conversation when she was 14 years old. That's why she became Miss Castle, because the conversation she was following, and then the conversation became her life. See? The conversation became her way of life. She was living the conversation. It became real. It wasn't just words no more. But see, I had to turn it back into words so she'll know the value of the conversation was with me. See, I was letting her know it wasn't the job, it was the man. See, it wasn't the job, it was the man. See? But how would she know that if I didn't separate the man from the job? So she'll know who her husband is, the man. When you strip everything away, ain't nothing but the conversation. See, just like the serpent. See, look, but I didn't eat. See, I'm still talking. See? And the eyes of them both were open. See, so this is me opening my wife's eyes. See, saying, baby, look. See, I told you the devil was around me. I wasn't the devil. See, he around me. He in my world. He in my conversation. He in my life, but he not me. See, I am me. I am the controller of me. See, don't nothing make me other than what I allow. So if it's bad, I reject it. If it's good, I then consume it and I become it. See, I don't just talk about it. I become what I'm talking about. See what I'm talking about? So it's always about me. It's never about anybody else. So that's why when somebody say I'm talking about them, I'm saying, brother, I can't even see you, man. I'm gonna talk about you, man. I can't even see you. You ain't even on my level. But then they say, oh, look, he's saying he beneath me. I'm saying, bro, I'm just telling you the truth. Look, and they know that they were naked. See, so I'm showing my wife we not naked, baby. We clothed. We financially stable. Everything about us is good. See, but the only thing is we having bad communication because the devil, see, he's in our communications. See, there you go. See, I couldn't talk to you without him listening, so I had to show you that he in our conversation. See, that I'm something good to listen to, that my conversation has always been fruitful, baby. That's all you man telling you. That even the first time I talked to you, I was as real as the last time I talked to you as this time I'm talking to you. I ain't never been fake in nothing I said to you, so I have never stole your heart, baby. I have never played with your mind. See, I have always showed you what I told you. See what I'm saying? So now, see, I'm showing you that we are not naked because my mind is fully dressed. See? These people in this spiritual world are naked because they haven't clothed their mind. They have closed their mind to anything open. See what I'm saying? Unless you opening legs, and then they for that. But opening their minds, nah. They ain't with that. See, because their conversation ain't real. That's why they got to go through your legs to get to your soul. See, I get to your mind, and then I got everything else. See what I'm saying? But anyway, that's just a little something I'm saying. But look, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons. See, but I sewed the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964. And I covered us with the truth of Four Castles Incorporated, and I'm giving us to the world as a gift.